Thank you, Tony. And on behalf of the board, I just want to extend a welcome to our donors, staff, faculty, and I think the highlight seems like as a board member, we always get excited when we can hear from the students because that's where the real testimony of the contributions and generosity comes to speak to us. And so we have two student speakers today. And our first is Sattar Sattarov from Uzbekistan. And so I had to look to find out where Uzbekistan is. That's just north of Afghanistan. I guess you can kind of tell they're kind of related. Sattar is a U.S. citizen. He's earned his citizenship. He's studying to be an engineer. And by, I think the sense of his 3.9 grade point average indicates that he does know how to study and he can engineer. So Sattar, thank you for coming, and we're excited to hear your story.
Thank you. My name is Sattar Sattarov. I'm a United States citizen, but I was born in Uzbekistan. So you've probably heard about Borat, but he's from Kazakhstan. I'm from Uzbekistan. I was 23 years old when I moved to the United States. At that time, I firmly realized that in terms of our basic needs, all human beings are the same, which meant no matter where we're from or what principles we believe in, we still want to drink clean water, breathe fresh air, eat nutritious meals, and so on. In the beginning of my American journey, I had difficulty understanding how to act almost in all social settings. I remember one time when I literally ran away from a restaurant because I didn't know how to order my meal. Nowadays, I know not to say thoroughly when I'm asked how I want my steak cooked. This phenomenon explains simply the conditions of our inhabitable environments shape selectively the necessary knowledge and skills to satisfy our basic needs. For instance, if someone is born in the United States and moved at an early age, let's say to Russia or China, then the environment will pour its knowledge into the person to shape him into a Russian or Chinese. So the reason I had hard time in the beginning is because I carried my inner world inner world of Uzbek knowledge with me, but it became largely inapplicable here in the new reality. And this phenomenon could be translated to our daily activities. We all as consumers enjoy the cars we drive, watching television, playing games on iPads, or communicating over our cell phones. But a majority of us don't even know how or why they work. We would be confined in darkness of mystery if we needed to fix them when they broke. So our education is an instrument of liberation. It gives us wings of internal freedom where we can relate to the surrounding environment, which in turn allows us to comprehend who we are and allows us to make right choices and to live in harmony with nature. I truly believe one has to understand him or herself well enough before choosing a field of profession. I briefly will touch on how I chose civil engineering as my choice of profession. At the age of 16, I learned English language on my own. Here in the United States, I chose to utilize my interpreting translation background as a choice of my career. At one point, I happened to have worked as a technical translator for a local manufacturer of steel studs and grain storage systems. It's a beautiful company. There I worked with a team of engineers, drafters. That's where I fell in love with the engineering field as a whole. Engineering embraces my passion for innovative thinking. All in all, I recognize that engineering resonates with who I am. As a creator, I'm privileged to materialize my ideas to deliver a positive impact to the society. That's what led me to pursue a degree in civil engineering. And now I'm a proud recipient of Garco Construction Scholarship. This scholarship allows me to immerse in my education, give my best to obtain the highest grades. I would especially like to thank Mr. Welsh. I don't know him well enough in person. In fact, I'm somewhat intimidated by his achievements in business. Yet I feel connected to him via the idea we both understand the importance of. And that is the welfare of our community is our welfare. It is the critical push that creates an avalanche. I know I will achieve my educational goals in future. I will be able to launch a rewarding career which in turn will let me support myself along with my family and, more importantly, contribute profoundly to the society in terms of taxes, innovation, and contributions back to the scholarship itself. And then I would know that significant part of my success is due to that critical push which helped me realize my potential fully. For that, I would like to sincerely thank Garca Construction and thank all the donors here. Thank you.